Good morning, folks. Apologies. I was a bit conflicted this morning with the time. I would have missed a critical huddle with the rest of the team this morning had I opted for an 8 a.m. So I thought, will they mind? So here I am at 8:15. It's a bit warm. Got the flouncies on today to try to counteract that. 8:15 movement snack. This doesn't happen very often, so I don't know if I've missed some of you, or hopefully the catcher-uppers won't make any difference to you, but I might have missed the usual crowd on the 8 o'clock live alive out. So apologies for that. Super G, I've seen you're taking your car to the garage. I've just dashed up the stairs and having a post stair whoosh, a heat whoosh, a post dashing up the stairs heat whoosh is going on right now. I don't know if comments are working. Is anybody there? Let me just have a slurp of water, and then I think we'll get going. Just a bit of scrambled eggs downstairs. How's that? Shall I just do a 3, 2, 1 and see who turns up? I can see people are arriving, but I don't have any comments going on yet. So here we go. Let's get this done. First moves of the day. And then I need to dash out the door and walk to the venue for today's event. So let's get going. I'm kind of where I was yesterday with the support being the wall. Got a bit of a chair on the go here, folks. Seated or stand, you choose. Hextra lift and extend. Lift through your centre parts. Weight even across both feet. Start steady, stay steady. Keep the knees on the go low, on the low go. Just find a comfortable, steady pace for you. Side onto the support or front onto the support, whichever works for you, or you might be confident without. Keep the gap between the feet. That's one of the key prompts. Extra length and extend is a key prompt. Shoulders back and down. So away from slump and slouch, into extend and squeeze. All of that will set you better up for balance and movement. So 1 or 2 arms in on the mix, or continue to use that support and shift between the two. And just find your pace and keep that ticking along for a couple of minutes. Options the same in sit. Have a hip walk forward, feet back and down, and then again either start from the bottom end, articulating your feet, making the most of the bendy bits and the movement around your ankles, feet and toes. Maybe hold on to the chair for support if you should need to. Keep the knees low and all the other moving parts then in the mix. So you might want arms and legs together, or you may prefer to keep it as separate. Key aims here is building stamina in the posture muscles that hold you upright. Hence, if you feel yourself flagging, take that as a sign that you want to rest. So take the rest and then re-establish a more upright posture position. This will work towards and it will enable more efficient and effective movement around the shoulders. And the rhythmical, consistent nature of these kinds of moves will bring with it the need for some deeper breaths, a light lift in the heart rate. Ready for moves? Sit or stand, get your balance, use support if you want it. First top end move is the raise and the lower through the shoulders here, all the way up and pressing down, down, down. Head stays still, aim to keep the head still. Same in sit. No comments are coming through, hence I have no idea who's in the room here with me today. Welcome ye all movement snack mates at 8:15. Apologies for the slightly later start time. Once you've done a few ups and downs, then go for the round and abouts. Really make a meal of what's going on with that. So extra squeeze all the way back, round and down. 4 or 5 of those. Make the most of that. Excuse me, let's have a slurp. Shoulders, shoulder blades. all your trunk muscles are involved there to fix and support while that bit moves. You'll need that stuff today in your day without a doubt. Head and neck movements then, sit or stand. I've just come a little bit closer so you can see the detail of my positioning. Slow turn and return. Pause, wait, wait, wait. And the other way. So be specific. Aim not to rush it. Feel what's going on. Can you feel really what is going on? If you put your hand here, you can feel the contact with the chin on the back of the hand. That'll give you a better indication of, are you maintaining that same fluid range of motion? Pause in the middle, maybe have a slump, have a rest, have a pause, and then go again. And we've said many times before, the slowness and the pause in the middle will allow for comfort for your vision and your vestibular system. So as the head turns, there's a lots of adjustments going on, isn't there, in your eyes and all your balance systems in your ears. So to avoid any dizziness or feelings of uncomfortableness, disorientation, go slow, wait, pause in the middle, and give your senses a chance, literally, to catch up with themselves. Here's the third movement. Another neck one, easing the head, squeezing the head back here, giving yourself a double chin, maintaining mobility, comfortable movement around the neck is going to feature again in your whole day. All of your activities, push, pull, lift, bend, reach, standing upright, walking, the position of the head and the movement and adjustments that you're able to do will significantly affect how you stand, your postures, and therefore your balance and ease of movement. Second round of Cert Boost. In preparation for the next set of moves around the trunk, if you want to kind of play around with this Cert Boost some more, take a wider stance for balance, maybe go slower and bigger, then play around with all those moves that bring you back to hip width. Do a bit of quick feet, continue with the steady state march, same in sit. Maybe a bit of diagonal march in preparation for the trunk, a side bend, a side turn, and a back extension. Starting with the side bends, trying to get a bit more of an angle so you can see what's going on. Placement of the feet is significant. Weight across both sit bones is significant, and then that extra lift. Those are your three key setup points to enable a comfortable or a better range of motion for your side bend. Bend and return. The movement is happening through the spine, your bendy bits, and back to base. Hands on thighs, maybe hands on the arms of the chair. Maybe that arm assists with the return. Slowness is the key for all of these ranges, and the head just goes with it. So there's no range of motion happening at the neck. It's all going around the spine and back to base. And of course it's going to feel a little bit more effortful to come back from that position. If you're in stand, if you want support, have it to the front of you. Here, could be the wall, could be a tabletop. And I said before here, if you just start this by putting in a bit of extension so that the fingertips start to fall to the sides of the thighs, not to the front. If you feel here, a bit of that, can you see what happens then as you lift and open, squeeze back the shoulders, you get this change of shift in position. There, give that a whirl there. That's where your side bend is going to get the most from it. Pause in the middle, bit of a knee bend for better balance, lift and extend, and then back to base. Same setup for your trunk turn, whether you are in sit or stand. Go for those kind of 3 start-up prompts. What's the feet doing? What's your buttocks doing? And then that upright sit position. And then go for the movement, whatever it is. So set it up as best you can. Get everything in the best possible position before you take the turn. Back to base, maybe have a slump. Do have a switch off. We need rests, we need periods of coming in and out of active sit positions. So have a rest, then re-establish all those points and prompts, and then go again, back to base. And you're trying to get as much comfortable turn as you can. And if you imagine that your sternum here, your breastbone, is really your direction of travel, so it's going there, and that's it. No movement of the head, no turn of the head, so that you can make the most of the rotation through the spine. Same in stand. Maybe use a wall to give you extra prompts there to take the reach across. So if you know you want support, use that, have it to the front of you, and just brush the hand over to the side. You'll get some extra shoulders in on that. But keep these bits absolutely fixed and firm. So these stay behind. Should tuck that in really, shouldn't I, so you can see what's going on. These bits stay behind as you take the turn. That's it. Back to base, maybe a little bit of quick feet, extra bits of shoulders, back extension to finish then. Weight even as always, set up your feet, set up your external support and your posture, and then there's the back extension. Same in sit. And again, it's the breastbone, your sternum, that really leads the way on that direction of travel for this one. There, that's the movement. And the gaze stays neutral. Avoid lifting the head. No need to lift and shift the chin up here, folks. So a little bit closer again there. So can you see there's no movement here at all? That's the back extension. Did I call that the back extension? Is that a new move? Have I just named a move after myself? Third round assert boost. The back extension. It's very similar. In fact, it's the same to the back extension. Here's your last round assert boost, folks. Final flurry. Ankles, feet and toes to finish. Final flurry and sit. All the options that I've mentioned before. Take it steady, full range of motion. Ankles, feet and toes. Seated options are hip walk back, or a bumpety back, a jockey lift back into position for some extra strength measures in there, and a low lift off the floor. Keep the feet low to the floor. This will enable even more movement around your ankles. Avoid lifting the foot too high. That's likely to restrict this movement. Go for a really specific push and pull on each side, push and pull, push and pull. Can you articulate your toes in amongst all of that as well? So toe scrunches, just see them moving in my shawls. Other options, heels back and down. Really, please practice your bended feet. If your day involves standing or walking, if you're ambulant, if you're on your feet in the day, pay attention to your good old feet, because you need the bendy bits there. So continue to practice and rehearse those bendy bits. If you think about a longer stride, you need push off of the back end as the heel comes up. You need toes up at the front end as your heels strike. All of those things you can practice here in sit with some extra hip hinge. And your standing prompts on that, same thing again, toe scrunches, toe bends. You might even want to add some extra strength variations here, so you could go up on the toes and down. So it's more like more of a noonday move I've just added in there. In fact, I think I will bring that back into the noon today. So that's your kind of loading of body weight through the balls of the feet. You need that for walking. You imagine you're skilling up and practicing that bit. And then the ankles themselves, point and flex. Hips are in the mix here as well. Look, so you've got hips, knees and ankles all on the go there. 1, 2, 3. And you need all those 3 joints for walking. So play around with that. Be specific. And it might be that you're hearing the movement snack, but actually after this you're going to go and put the kettle on, you're going to go and do some washing up, awesome chores. So even throughout your chores, if you're folding stuff up, if you're waiting for things, just crowbar in anything you want. The aim is to add, where's my glasses, extra moves to your day. Maintaining movement, improving movement is all an investment in your daily day. To keep moving more, keep moving well. That's it, isn't it? That's it. Okay, apologies for the delay on this. Hopefully catcher-uppers won't notice the difference. I better skedaddle downstairs. I'm due to be with you for the noon today, in another part of the university across the campus. So I'll keep you posted on that. It might just be a mini montage that I offer you today at noon, and it might be 12:30 or 1, but I'll keep you posted. All right, happy Wimbledon watching. I know a lot of you are avid Wimbledon fans, and I'll see you around about noon, but I'll let you know when. Bye for now.